we used to drive them goddamn school buses.
Man, them bitches thought I was a race car driver. I go back there and pick them kids up. Some of the parents say, I don't know, I want my kid get on that bus or not. I'm coming in that bitch with that bitch to the bottom. I burned up about 2 tanks of gas a day. They fucked up when they told me, said, wherever you go, you take the bus with you. Shit, I be all on the block and everything with that motherfucker. You know wherever I get in with some gas on them, I got that radio up there on the ass. Thump. Huh?
Hello. Thisyourstop podcast. Thisyourstop podcast. Search it just like that on YouTube. Just like that. Swear to God, it's free. I'm Johnny Tsunami, Machine Gun Johnny, a.k.a. Johnny Winfrey, a.k.a. Johnny Donahue, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me Collect. And Boss Man.
You already know what it is and who it is. Get with us. Get them subscribers up, man. We need that love on YouTube. You already know that, man. I see motherfuckers been fucking with us, but right now, that's where we need everybody. We need everybody fucking with the page, going through, dropping your comments. If you like the podcast, you don't like the podcast, maybe you don't like the intro, whatever it is, leave your comments. You know what I'm saying? We open to everything. You know what I'm saying? The people that have been leaving comments, you know, we see y'all. We try to click on them, let y'all know, like, you know, we see the shit. But definitely get familiar to Thisyourstop podcast, man.
Like and subscribe. It is free. Merch.
Get with us. You see what it is.
Real.
You dig?
Okay, then. Let's go straight into it. Listen, there was a hit and run on C Road and Intervale intersection. Please keep minding your kids, but at the same time, I've been seeing people saying, oh, stop being lazy and take your kids to school and take your kids to the bus stop. That's not what it is either. It's unfortunate that happened, but remember when we was growing up, we was latchkey kids. You had to go to the bus stop. Your moms had to go to work. She didn't have a car. Let's leave the shaming out of it and just try to do our best to keep our children safe. What say you?
No, I mean, definitely not the parents, because we all have kids, so we know how kids be, you know, wanting to start walking with their friends and walking to school, especially if your crib's close. You know, kids be feeling, yo, I know the way, I know how to cross the street, you know, and that's a part of growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting to do shit like, yo, I don't ride the T no more. I mean, the school bus, you know what I'm saying? So I walk, whatever have you. I definitely think it's fucked up that a motherfucker would hit some kids and pull off. And at that moment, it ain't even a time of like, yo, fucking, I didn't know it was no kids because it was school hours. You know what I'm saying? Especially how right there be, when, as soon as you bend that corner, you coming up, you coming up, you coming up, you coming up, you coming up. When the school is on and when it's popping, you know what I'm saying? So that was like fucked up, you know what I'm saying? I hope all them kids as well, or the kid that got hit, you know what I'm saying?
So far they're saying it's non-life-threatening injuries, but the person that hit the child don't know that. I mean, we know that now. But, I mean, whatever it is, you didn't want to get busted, you didn't even check on the child.
Now, even if sometime, even if shit happen and you gotta come back, you know, because I'm a dude that been in the street, so I know how shit be. You know, in that moment, you wasn't expecting it, shit happened, and you had to keep it moving because shit could have cost you something else other than, you know, a kid getting hit. So I do understand, but I think at some point you should come back. You know what I'm saying? At least to show like, yo, I ain't on no fucked up shit. I came back, made sure, checked in. You know, I think that go a long way too. Even if it would have been my kid and I'm the father, my kid wasn't injured, but you did hit my kid and you came back to the scene. Me, I would be understanding. I'm not saying every parent should be understanding, but me being where I come from, I'm a little bit more understanding. But I think in those times, motherfuckers got to be careful. You know, speeding anytime before 12, with the wrist out. You know what I'm saying? Especially at 6
7 in
to
the
9.
morning,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
7 in the morning, it's children out there.
But shout out to that family, the kid. Hopefully everything is alright. They said it wasn't no major situation,
Thank
so
goodness.
everything should be good.
Thank Jesus. We're gonna keep it going on the Boston tip. Well, Massachusetts anyway. So there was a
They were saying it was what's the name out
what?
for the truck. We ain't giving out no information, but it is a truck out there being pursued by them. Motherfuckers that wanna feel they wanna look it up, look it up. But you won't get that shit here though. That ain't what we do. But look it up, man.
We just
They say
reporting the
it's out
news.
there.
We just reporting the news but just so you know, they got footage. They are looking. That's all I'm gonna say about that in the Forrest Gump voice. Keeping in Massachusetts, there was a young lady back in '91. I was only 10 years old. Her name was Patricia Moreno. She was 17. She was shot and killed in Malden. The homie that did it just now getting caught 30 whatever years later. We can speculate that it was DNA. That's what I'm going to go with because back then, it was just getting started. But anywho, they caught the man that did it. Everybody all right? Put your arms up. Put your arms up. Anyway, so
Fire.
the T is that the man that killed her is the man that was dating Patricia's foster sister. So she was in a foster home. The lady that was taking care of her, the man that killed her, was dating the biological daughter, if you follow me. Now that seems fishy. Don't want to speculate, but he got busted in GA. What say you?
That shit go back to motherfuckers not believing that DNA shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Best to believe if you ever left your shit on a crime scene, and that's any crime scene, not even just one of these, rape, any of that shit, they coming for your ass. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you slip up, they on because it had to be DNA with that shit for them to get him right now and just, he's the dude. And you got to think 91, it wasn't no DNA. So they couldn't run no tests. All they could do is...
It was early. It was blood type. It wasn't heavy duty like it is
even
now.
A blood type, it had to be closed. Because it was it could be a blood type everybody have.
Yep.
But back then, what people were not realizing is that from all them crime scenes, they were saving DNA, knowing a day like this would come. So now, they put your shit, well, not even put your shit, they put DNA into the coders from a case. And if you ever get into the system and your shit hit, then they can match it. A lot of people don't look at that shit like it's real, but that DNA shit is very real.
It's real. Side note, everybody look up Chimera. Chymera, Chimera. I'm not going to get into it, but DNA is real. Remember, I said it.
And shout out to her family, too. For that, because they probably waited for years for some closure, you know what I'm saying, to figure it out, probably not knowing what happened. So for them to hear that, it probably brought them peace. So just some shit happened, because damn, thinking 91, shit.
They probably
so
speculated.
Watching that wasn't even born in 91.
I'll tell you what, like I said, I was only 10.
So definitely, shout out to that family, man. Hopefully it brought them some type of closure in what they going through.
And I wonder, because that was her foster family, the bio family, there's just so much intricacies and so much tea with that. We're going to follow up with that shit.
And homie too, man, because, one thing I tell niggas, jail is fucked up. I'm around a lot of convicts daily, and I'm around a bunch of niggas that don't never want to go back. So... and niggas served everywhere from 2 years to motherfucking 30 years, the niggas that be around me. But on the contrary of it, jail's fucked up. It is some changes you go through. It take you a minute to get comfortable. Jail's not a place like you wake up in the morning, you comfortable. That ain't it. that shit take months to settle in. I don't give a fuck.
That's it, months.
Yeah, that shit take months. Nah, definitely months.
I was
Like,
gonna say more than that. Shit.
it take a couple months, mainly because I'm a dude that went in and out of DYS. So even with like me being gone from DYS, you know, when you first get back, it might be top of the summer. You go through all the summer shit, but then by like September, you done settle. This is it. I ain't going nowhere. I gotta figure this date out and try to get out. So definitely, I see that. But the one thing is though, when you go to jail for rape, sometimes even killing a female, in what situation that the manner of it was in. First with the rape, I'm gonna tell you, you got a bad fucking bid. I can really tell. I don't give a fuck what camp you go to. It's fucked up for you. Soon as niggas find out that paperwork, some niggas do get through, and motherfuckers don't know for a minute because motherfuckers be knowing people is real.
I'm glad you're bringing that up because we all watch SVU. Oh, sorry, I don't want to say that show. We all watch TV, and I do often wonder because TT ain't never been
sex VU.
TT ain't never been to nobody's prison, but I always wonder if it really is like that when a molester or a raper goes down. When people find out, is it really like that? Like niggas is on their heads, like on their back?
Nah, motherfuckers is so much on their back that when most of the time upstate, you will hear shoes. So when they say the shoes is moving, that mean that's like everybody in PC, and that be a lot of the rapists. Bunch of niggas done checked in, but when they move, the jail shut down. When they go to child, it's just them and the child. Ain't nobody else. Even when they go to child, the jail shut down.
So there's no. They try to limit the interactions with people that might want to get some get back.
No, they not limiting interactions. There is no interaction.
Okay.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, when the jail shut down, say, like, when probably everybody's in a cell for them 4 hours, PC's moving throughout the jail. You know what I'm saying? So, when they move, they not moving with regular population. Like, they mainly move in. It's some dudes that done snuck through without, hitting PC. And I could tell you them niggas wish they hit PC.
I'm about to say, if I was ill, I don't even want to say it. If I was a raper, I would want to be secluded. So what they just trying to get through?
And two, don't get it fucked up because we have to understand that there wasn't no DNA back then, so it wasn't a lot of evidence. There is a lot of men that was upstate for that shit, and they didn't do that shit. And it was some dudes that came home once DNA. Like, DNA didn't only hurt motherfuckers, it helped motherfuckers too.
Yep.
Because a lot of niggas that was back said rape, and then they had the DNA back then from when the case happened, and then they run it up to date. Now it ain't my DNA. I'm coming the fuck home. Now you have me back. But you have to always think, these are certain men that lose 15, 20 Jones.
There was some brothers, if I want to, it's happening too much. I can't even keep up. Doing 20, 30, and 40 years for DNA finally exonerating them.
Nah, that shit happen. That's what I'm saying. That shit happen all the time. But, and the wild shit is some dudes get the privilege of, okay, niggas, take your word. Yo, you ain't do this shit. And, shit sound kind of fishy. And we know what type of dude you are. So, but what about the dudes that get proved innocent and had the worst of that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the little dude's name that was in Rockets?
Browder?
Browder. Like, look how he caught. That's what I'm saying. Like,
and that was for a backpack.
You catch some that, like,
really didn't do it.
Really didn't do it and really can't survive. This is not some shit that I can even get used to. This shit's crazy. Like, and I know a lot of young boys that caught some bad hits like that. Not only from niggas in the jail, but the COs in the jail. COs, like, once you are
found out,
not even found out, but niggas know, yo, this nigga a piece of shit. It could be whatever you told, whatever the fuck it could be. Not only inmates treat you like that, but COs treat you like that. Like, we all know, COs will hit that motherfucking lock, nigga, and go on lunch. Hit your door, 6 more doors, nigga, and go on lunch, nigga, like for a half and come back. Nigga, cool, like real shit. So, you know, niggas know how that shit be now. The right CO nigga be now, get that motherfucker off. You know, because COs be human. When they go through it, they be knowing, yo, this nigga a rapist or he fucked around, told on the whole gang, and now I got the whole gang on the cell block. You know what I'm saying? So, and some COs would be, yo, get the fuck out of here, yo, get your shit. Some COs be, let that shit happen. This is what I work for.
Like twiddling your thumbs.
No bullshit.
I ain't see nothing.
So niggas definitely, you know, and my first thing that every nigga that commit crime, like, know that jail time, know that shit real. Know when you get there, friends is selective, everything is selective. You know what I'm saying? So jail is like a rude awakening. You know what I'm saying? And I can only imagine niggas that be getting to the level 4s, level 5s, level 6s. Once you hit level 6, it's kind of like you under the world. You ain't even got to worry about it no more. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of dudes that reach level 6s be like a big meech. You know, it's a nigga that could get on a phone and get a nigga dropped just over a phone conversation. So with them, they very guarded. You know what I'm saying? I want to say Florence is a level 6. And if a motherfucker even seen anything on Florence, you know how that shit is cell wrapped in itself.
Florence is a prison that he's talking about, in case y'all don't know.
In Florence, Colorado. And I want to say they might be called Prison City. Because I want to say they have the most prisons in that city. Like, I want to say they have like 3 other jails out there. Just in that community. Like, and everybody that I want to say work at them live there. Like, so the whole shit is
so it's Prison City for a reason.
Yep, because I remember they were saying, like, if a motherfucker break out, you damn near running into COs that's off duty. You know what I'm saying?
Not on duty.
Motherfuckers definitely need to fuck with that. And speaking of jail, nigga, Cal's gonna find out soon what the fuck it's like.
Raper Kelly is going to find out what consent really means. If he doesn't know by now, he fixing to find out. What he's talking about.
Let me tell you this though.
Let
me tell you this.
What?
Even though a lot of motherfuckers believe it, right? It's a good chance Kel could have a smooth bid.
You know why he's gonna have? Do you know why he's gonna have
Wow.
a smooth bid? Is because there's so many people that are rape apologists that identify with him fucking with teenage girls because they either did it or they were done to, and people love his music, call him a musical genius. He wasn't even all that, but
one thing
whatever.
About black men are and I seen that shit being in jail. Niggas is selective. Niggas is selective for what stand for who. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the only reason I say is because it's cows. Now, if this would have been like fucking
Joe Schmo,
Trey Songz, it kind of was over. Real shit. And
why?
shout out to
Because
Trey. Not even it's because I done heard Trigger done smacked a lot of niggas. So not to even try to say like he fooled, but far as like what a motherfucker done meant to the community, the black community. So for you to go to jail was kind of like Hove would damn near have a pass from anything.
I'm glad you brought that up because I did not even think about it like that. I was just rejoicing that even after 20 years when that child porn dropped, that nothing happened. It took 20 years for him to come to some type of justice, whatever you want to call it. I'm thinking that, yes, he's finally going to get some justice. But now that you bring that up, you're giving me another point of view that people are really going to fuck with him because, not fuck with him in a bad way, but in a good way, because people really still rate that nigga.
But nah, niggas still fuck shit. That's what I'm saying about sometime, and I know you're a woman, so it's different from men to women, but that's one of the things I think women need that shit really be mattering who the fuck a nigga is in the world on what is gonna happen. Even from the hip hop community, you know, as far as like record execs, all that shit.
Sir, matter. You know why it matters is because even in our communities, people that are not celebrities, we all know R. Kelly. And they still get passes in our community. So can you imagine a celebrity R.
Nah,
Kelly?
but I can tell you this though. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all is this. One thing about jail, every unit got a mister on it. And all the niggas that know who Mister is, y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. There's always a nigga like Mister. It could be 20 niggas that fuck with you. It's one hardcore nigga like, nigga, if this nigga even cross the line, I'ma knock your shit off. Like, you could believe that in jail, it's not, even when shit is cool, it's not cool. That's why jail's crazy. And you gotta know how to fill the room and read the room and know what it is. Because just as much as it's 20 niggas that fuck with him, niggas 8 niggas like, nigga, fuck that nigga. I ain't speaking to that nigga. Ain't no, that's how jail is. And it depends when he move in every room in jail. It depends on how do it add up for him. Is it more niggas that low or it's more niggas like, fucking me, get in one of them rooms
The ratio.
where niggas is like, nigga, it's overpowered with niggas is, nigga, oh, fuck this nigga. And you gotta believe that he's so many niggas
think he's
gonna
with the
wanna whoop his ass.
population?
They gonna wanna whoop his ass.
I think he's in population.
Off top, when you're a celebrity or you have a high profile case, you're not going to population.
No matter what your case is.
No matter what it is.
Oh, gosh. That's a whole nother pod for a
Like
whole
right now,
nother
say
day
if
here.
God forbid, say like I raped the mayor's daughter, they're not putting me in population. Like if something is that high profile where the news kept fucking with it, and so they know as soon as you come in jail, everybody's like, they're gonna try to get that shit time to die down. So they'll put your ass in the hole automatically, no matter what the fuck you say. For like a good, cows might be in that bitch for a couple joints. Cause they gonna let that shit get, and it's crazy. I didn't even think about it until right now. That's how you know the news, jails, all that shit is like one. They all do some shit to create something else from what the fuck the problem is. So it's like when cows come in, they'll hold them in the cut for like a year until niggas is over the cow shit, and now they just creep his ass in. And now when you see him, you're just like, oh shit, that's our cow. You're not even thinking about the case no more. That's how long ago that shit was. Like, and it's crazy. That's how the news do it. Bury shit. Government bury shit.
That is true, but I'm thinking just because the nation has been talking about this man and his dirty ways for the past 20 plus years, that no one's gonna think it's buried.
One thing you gotta understand is that, and I hate to say it, the black community didn't feel that way. And if motherfuckers is real with they self, motherfuckers will be able to say that niggas didn't feel that way.
I concur. Y'all got that on tape. I agree with him.
Yo, and one thing about it is, man, listen. If you right now took R. Kelly's catalog now, music kind of fucked up on the R&B side.
What you mean?
Like you just playing classics. You gotta get in the cows.
You don't got to do anything. You
have to get in the cows. Especially, especially if you go in 90s R&B.
You don't have to do anything but stay black and die. What I mean by that is I found myself, when I first heard about the tape, this is me, I'm not clowning nobody else because everybody wakes up at a different time. I was one of the people that if it plays in the club or the bar, I find myself getting ready to sing the words, I have to suck them back in. I remember I had to do that because the shit was catchy. Yeah, but I'm telling you that I will turn my back, go to the bathroom, leave, fold my arms. I'm not, and people that I'm with, I'll be like, yo, don't sing that shit.
Hey, yo, to all the people that showed up to the podcast to either hear about like some Boston music or some funny shit, you should probably go to the bathroom, go twist your bliss, go do whatever you do, because we about to get into some other shit. So if whatever y'all came to do, if it wasn't to really listen, you should go do some other shit right now. Whatever it is, just let the video run, go to the bathroom, go get some ice, go get a drink, go get your blizzards if the store's right downstairs under your crib. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the shit I don't like.
What's that?
Why we can't separate it. It's nothing wrong with saying, nah, yo, we gonna have a Kel's music party, but we don't celebrate him as the individual. And I don't think the person he was giving people intimately, he was giving to us entertainmently. Because we would have all been
Giving to him what? Into what?
Entertainmently.
Oh. Y'all heard that new word?
Wow, no shit.
Hot fire. This means that
Entertainmently.
this means that I'm listening and I'm not going to interrupt. So I just want to interpret. Tell me if I'm wrong. So what you're saying is, like a lot of people say, you can separate the raper from the music. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Because when I started listening to Cal's music, I wasn't listening for raper music.
Neither was I.
So
We're the same age.
Even once we started really getting into Cal, we didn't know none of this shit. So
did not.
Now this shit came up today. Now, would I say, yo, Cal's is coming to Boston, let's go? No.
But you still gonna
now
rock
I
it.
went in somewhere and niggas got Cal music on. No, I don't feel offended.
Okay.
I probably
Are
didn't
you
even
singing
think about
along?
it.
Are you
Fuck shit.
two-stepping?
Fuck shit, step
Really?
in the name of love? What the? Come on. Yo.
That is a catchy.
If you
Another.
say step in the name of love came on right now, or just, not even right now because we're talking about unexpectedly, you're somewhere and you just wouldn't be. You come on, you know how that song
I
gets you.
promise you.
That song crazy.
You heard it here first. Auntie Stuff. If Step in the Name of Love of any of them songs, Remix, Ignition, all of that shit that I used to really rock with, if it comes on right now,
Remix, Ignition, I'm bumping.
standing in my B-boy stance. If I don't leave or go to the bar
Mommy
or
throwing
go,
that body got every nigga.
Okay, don't.
Wishing I'm sipping on,
okay.
I'm sipping on coke and rob. It's the freaking weekend, baby. About to have me some fun.
You hear that voice?
Bounce,
Anyway.
bounce.
Anyway,
Bounce.
I can promise you, and anyone that knows me personally knows that I'm standing there in my b-boy stance. I'm not moving. I'm not singing. I'm not doing none of that shit. But that's just, let me say this. I'm not shaming anybody that chooses to, but me, I'm going to talk shit, but I'm not doing it, and that's just me.
You know why I find it? Because it's like, yo.
Everybody's threshold is different.
Right now, but I'm saying you can't with, like, if I was great 20 years and then, you know, after 20 years I get on some bullshit and start just doing whatever the fuck people don't appreciate with, you still can't say I didn't put on for 20 years. I just don't believe in that. And like I said, I'm not for agreeing with no rape shit, no nothing. I think shout out to Creffax and them. I think they were saying that on it. Yo,
Yep.
I'm just a dude where I don't believe you should be able to attack people's money and go through that. Now, what he did, should he be going through this shit? I never said like, yo, he shouldn't be facing life. I'm not the judge and the jury, but now for him doing whatever, we're gonna tax him financially? No.
And the reason why I'm
for it. And shout out to Craig Faxon for saying it should go to the victim family. I don't give a fuck. Nobody should get that bread. As far as that, and who the fuck the will for me to give it to?
The reason is because after all these years, and Chicago niggas will tell you that the nigga was preying upon
Shout out to the GO.
children. Who? Anyway, I don't want to know. Nigga was preying upon minors since before he was the superstar. Anyway, so if you get, everyone's threshold is different. Some people's threshold is woman beater. Some people's threshold is not taking care of your kid. And some people's threshold is sexual misconduct. Mine's happens to be sexual misconduct. If you get busted for that and they choose to hit you with racketeering and take all your money, I don't give a fuck if they hit you with bestiality. Take all that shit. You know why? Because you're a child molester. Take it all. I don't give a shit what you do. Once you get busted for that, I don't care what happens to you after that.
One thing I can say is that's part of it. And to all you women that's in your crib right now, nodding your head, that's damn sure gonna be why y'all ain't gonna see no woman president, none of that dumb shit. That's what I'm saying. From trying to put everything in a package, everything in a package. Certain shit don't come in that package. That's what I mean.
Women ain't gonna be president because of patriarchy, not because of
because of that's
emotionals.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Nigga, it's not about like, it's about how we know this shit to be. A motherfucker can't let you risk of your bad day being, let's go to war then. Yo, fuck that. Everything crazy. You know what? They said, let's go.
Push the button.
Push the That's what
Push
I'm
the
saying.
goddamn button.
That's how fucking what's her name was? George Bush, man. He was just like a woman, nigga. Always wanted to
But
just
you know what's
George
crazy?
Bush the button, like, but didn't George Bush that shit on 9/11? That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers like
that's a whole nother pod.
And that's what I'm saying. Because
time out, because it's cute how
crazy with it.
It's cute how male humans like to say that we're the emotional ones when yous guys are, we getting off topic, but I'm gonna let this one rock. Y'all out here beating up and killing and murdering and chopping up and taking bitches across state lines. Who's emotional? But anyway, I think we're all emotional. We're all emotional. We just show it in different ways.
A lot of them dudes that be doing that don't know them women. I'm talking about like knowing shit. If any motherfucker that
what? Femicide is usually somebody
we spoke about that on the podcast where we was talking about niggas kidnapping bitches. That shit never would have. So we never ever saying that is cool. That's
it's
what
not
saying.
What's up. I'm just saying not to label women as emotional when we're all emotional.
I just said that to you. I said, yo, why when Craig and them said it was maybe they put it in a different content. Damn, shout out to 5150. Fucking, because Corey said that shit. He said, yo, maybe I'm not intelligent enough to put this shit in that package to where these niggas can put it. So it's like, maybe I say it the fucked up way. Real shit, because
delivery matters.
Yeah, like, because that's probably what it is. And you know what's crazy? Like, over the years, everybody said that. Yo, you don't think you could deliver some shit better? And I'll be like, you don't think if I delivered it fucking the way I did, you think I could have delivered it better? That was the best way to deliver it for me.
Delivery matters. That's like saying, can you please be quiet versus shut the fuck up? Or can you stop? Or would you fucking stop? Delivery matters. I said the same thing, but in two different ways.
This is another podcast we gonna do on another joint, but I really want to say this shit now with you have to be away or say shit away. That shit's crazy. And one day I want to get like 4 or 5 of us on a panel to chop it up about that, because that is crazy how now it's like all I tell people, right, no bullshit, watch movies from 95 and back.
TV shows.
And then you tell me what the fuck was appropriate. Tell me. Like, let's watch some George Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? Let's watch
even the Wayans brothers, Martin.
I'm talking about before that.
No, I'm saying. Right. And I'm talking about as recent as Martin or...
Check this. This is how crazy shit was. Because she said Martin, right? The name of the show was called Martin. I want that to sink in for y'all. The name of the show was called Martin, right? The whole show was about Martin.
I'm just saying some of the content, like the Wayans brothers.
It wasn't to say that everybody in the show. That's what I'm saying. Back then, motherfuckers was on deck and knew what it was. Niggas didn't have to name this shit Friends. Nigga, it was Martin.
I hear you, brother.
And I don't think right now, right, on another note before you go to bed, think about it. Because we was talking about the difference, that's what I'm saying. Now you have to say Friends.
No, you're getting
when I grew up, you can just, no. When I grew, you could just, it's mine. You didn't have to do the trying to include everybody. Everybody knew Tisha Campbell was on it. Everybody knew.
Shout out Pam, a
Fucking
baddie.
Pam, with the BDBs. Fucking Cole. Niggas knew Tommy ain't had no job. All that shit we knew. But that's what I'm saying. The show was special around everybody, but the shit was called Mud.
See. All I'm saying is the content of a lot of shows that we enjoyed between the late 70s because of how old we are, in 80s and 90s would not fly today, only because
I'm telling you, wait till y'all hear that song, that dun 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 dun.
And he was calling people niggas.
Come on, man.
Spics, all kind of shit.
Yo, you know what else was crazy too? Right? Even in the black land, we love motherfuckers that are just upfront and personal with it, right? Because a lot of black people can't lie. A lot of black people like that Archie.
Oh, yeah. And he was a
fucking
bigot,
racist.
a racist
but
bigot.
we loved him because he was upfront with it. We knew that. You knew when you seen Archie, he was on some bullshit. But
and he was a male chauvinistic pig. He used to give Edith the business. Even though at the end he'd be like, oh, I love you, Edith. Oh, I love you, Archie. Like, he was not.
I'm telling you, because after all that shit, what did Edith have to say? I love you, Archie.
Oh, Archie.
Come on, man. I'm just trying to get y'all familiar to where the fuck we at. This shit.
Okay, you're not getting nobody familiar.
This
we already
shit right
know.
here, I'm telling you, this shit is like.
Just because something flew in the 70s and 80s doesn't mean it's going to fly in 2021.
I don't even say that, but what I'm trying to say is that 70s, 80s, 90s was fucked up. Yo, if you niggas don't believe me, like I always tell you niggas, just go look at a raid in 2010 and then look at a raid in 1990. You will be look at
Black Lives Matter.
Wherever you from, you could be from wherever in Boston. Look up your block 1990. You wouldn't even recognize your block if you ain't a nigga that's over motherfucking 35.
Not only would you not recognize your block, the way that these ops used to be handling us. Oh, if you think Black Lives Matter now, back then they used to be doing all kind of dirty dog shit.
It's a motherfucking video. Damn, I forgot the little dirty white guy's name.
Oh, he was dusty.
But fucking, he be the one putting up all the videos. Damn, I forgot this shit because I want to shout him out too.
Nah, don't.
Some shit 410. 49, some shit, some wild shit. But he be putting up a lot of Boston videos of shootings, raids, all type of shit. And yo, look at some of them shits from 89, 88, 90, 85. Nigga, shit was fucked up, nigga. No bullshit.
It was the Wild Wild West.
And motherfuckers think like, that's what I'm saying. Like now you have to talk to your kids away. You have to be away. You have to respond away. Like when everybody say like,
God,
I love my kid because, whatever the fuck, everybody just hit it. You just gotta hit it. Like when people be like, I know you didn't scroll by this without it. Like, motherfucker, yes I did. Fuck you in that post. Nobody give a fuck. I be wondering like, no bullshit. And I'm a nigga like, yo, when motherfuckers be putting their kids up, I can't even hit a like. I feel weird liking this shit. Especially if she's a little girl. I be like, the fuck you going, this is crazy.
That's because we are of a certain age and you're a male human.
Nah, but I'm talking about even if it's a little kid like 10. And I don't know the kid. Like, I don't know him. Nah, I'm not doing it.
If y'all haven't recognized by now, this fella, we the same age, but we come from a different era, and he's not with that internet shit, so.
Because, yo, if you not my friend and you click on a like on my kid, I could tell you I felt the way. That's a fact. We probably didn't speak about it personally, but, nigga, when I seen it, I felt the way, nigga. Especially if you don't know me, you're a guy, you hit on a picture, you liked it. The fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? You lost your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't say that because then I understand that those men are the men too that hit it being friendly. I just gotta hit it because I know him. I'm his friend. You know what I'm saying?
Showing a little love.
So I can't be too, because that's sometimes how I be feeling when I'm on there. Like, nigga, this shit peer pressure. I have to like these people pictures because I know
to do shit. But Boss Man is new to the social media game, so that's why he's going through these motions.
Yo,
in case you haven't figured
if social media is real to you, you're a fucking weirdo, man. That's a fact.
Speaking of social media and influencers, y'all know Jada Waiter, Lil Baby's baby mother, Lil Baddie, but she got busted in Jamaica with a firearm. Her and another guest of hers, I don't know who that is, so I don't want to speak on him. In Jamaica, I think I want to say Mobe.
See what I'm saying about women always snitching? Just couldn't just say her. I had to say, I don't want to speak about nothing, but I ain't gonna say nothing about him.
All I said, I don't know, because I don't know.
You know, was it him?
It wasn't him because when I looked it up and did my little research.
Stop telling me.
How am I telling? I didn't say the man's name.
Because you said him, you alluded to it. How you know Lil Baby knew it was him? Lil Baby could have thought this bitch got
Lil
caught
Baby
with another
ain't
bitch.
worried about
Yo,
her.
No, nigga still like, what the fuck going on now?
It's public record.
Lil Baby at the crib like, what?
Looking at Thisyourstop podcast.
No bullshit.
Like and subscribe.
Get hit.
So he's looking at Thisyourstop podcast and saw me say Jada with another man.
For CP, nigga.
Everybody seen it. You the only one that didn't see it because you're not on social media.
Don't be reading that shit. Niggas don't be reading that shit. That's what I be telling niggas.
Oh, my
real
word
niggas don't be
hell.
reading that shit. Real niggas just skim through shit. That's why I be telling people, if you think I clicked on your picture and liked it because I liked you, you are fucking crazy.
That's you.
Because that is not my intent. I scroll through, I see some nice shit, I'll be like, yo, let me click it. Like, or maybe the gang clicked it. So fuck it, I feel, that's what I'm saying. Social media is peer pressure. Like, my gang clicked it, I gotta click it. I can't be the only one in the gang.
Or not
that
only
logged
that,
on.
You can't like it. Everyone else heart reacted, but you gotta heart react too because no one else did. But anyway, we getting off track.
You ain't getting no motherfucking hearts from me.
We know cold hearts.
Unless they black.
We know cold-hearted, cold-blooded. What I'm saying is that man be on social media. He's a social media juggernaut as well. So he know who Lil Baby. He be on there all day, every day. He knows that she was there with this person because I seen it. Everybody else seen it.
But it's just not. We ain't the
anyway, this is not. There's no snitching.
This ain't running.
There's no snitches. Anyway, she got busted in Mobay with a firearm.
Shout out to the baby GA.
She got busted with a firearm. She could have paid this very hefty fine or done 12 months in Jamaican jail. Of course, she gonna pay the fine because she can afford it. Because Jamaican dollars versus American dollars, she can afford it. Whatever the case is, but a very important part is that she's licensed to carry wherever she's from. Don't know, but she brought it to this people country. The point I'm trying to make is whenever you travel, if you're licensed to carry, just please look into the LTC laws where you're going to. If you really feel so compelled to bring your firearm, at least look into where you're going and see if it's okay and what the proper channels are you need to take to do it carefully.
But I just had thought about it when she brought it up earlier. I was like, man, what the fuck would they be bringing it in for? But bitch is a social life, so you definitely got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them for making the bill and doing what they were supposed to do. And she probably wasn't mad. Because a lot of it. That's what I tell people. A lot of us in the game, we know what come with that shit. Like when we do it, sometimes it works, sometimes shit don't work. When it don't work, shit, you gotta pay that fee. She got that bag, so
gotta pay to play.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think she really took it with she probably took that shit with a grain of salt.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like, yo, airport people set me up, let me through with it, but then won't let me back through with it. But shit, the most thing is her whole time in Jamaica, nigga, she had it on her. So
she was there for a little grip because I follow Shorty. She was there for a little minute and living her best life. So she was there for a grip. So she got through with it and she was good.
She was there for a grip with the grip.
With Greg.
So niggas better know that, nigga.
Put me in a booth,
You
son.
wasn't taking that 4CP chain she had on, nigga. You dig? You would have carried that motherfucking joint, nigga. That villa was probably protected.
Protected. And that's another thing. If you go to these people country, I like to travel. So I know if I go somewhere, I'm, especially someone like her, she's a socialite, she got money. She can hire some type of hired hands to make sure she's all right, where she wouldn't need to carry her firearm illegally.
That's how cows went down. Having hired help.
Give me the lighter.
So niggas is everybody cautious with hired help. Like, nigga, that shit took cows down, Britney Spears down.
What took Kels down is he's a fucking raper.
Nah, the hired help is the ones that started passing tapes. Shit, how the fuck
you
you
think
was
we recruiting?
Right, we got Whitney's pictures off hired help. Like, come on.
Don't bring up Nippy.
What you gonna say, nigga? You can't say Whitney was a rapist.
Don't bring up Nippy.
Huh?
We not speaking bad about Nippy.
No bullshit,
not
man.
Nippy, nor Bobby Crown.
The only reason I ain't gonna say nothing about it, R.I.P., because she was the voice, but at the same time, she fucked with Boston niggas. And any bitch that love Boston niggas, I'll fuck with you. You had Whitney, you had Lisa Long, you had...
Who's Lisa Long?
What's her name? What's Shorty's name?
Yeah?
Nia Long, yeah. Nigga said, oh, nah, because I was thinking Lisa Ray, I put two bitches in one.
Two bad bitches together.
No bullshit. Imagine if that nigga just had that bitch. Lisa Long. No bullshit. That'd be
2-for-1. Good God Almighty.
Don't nobody try to take my shit neither. No Lisa bullshit.
That would be a building.
And that needed, yo.
What? Oh,
no
gosh.
Bullshit.
What?
Out of all shit, I seen a lot of black entrepreneurs doing shit through the corona. A lot of us was coming up. A lot of motherfuckers was, starting businesses for the first time, some for the second and third time. You know what I'm saying? So, it was definitely respected. That's one thing I want to say. I seen a lot of black people doing some things during this corona. Motherfuckers wasn't just sitting on their back pockets. So that I respect. But the one thing that's fucked up is that nobody came out with build a bitch. You should be able to build a bitch.
How does that look? How does it look?
Now, that's a podcast we're gonna have. Because if you could build a bitch, why would you cheat? Do you think men would still cheat if they could build a bitch?
Only reason why I say that is because Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. And that's my go-to for everything.
Nah, she wasn't build a bitch though.
That's a bad motherfucker right
She
there.
was.
Not only is she bad,
nah. Beyonce's the bitch, but she's not build a bitch. She the bitch. She the bitch you want, but she's not build a bitch, and that's what I mean.
These male humans will fuck a chicken butt. Like it don't matter who it is, they gonna cheat with a hole in the wall.
When I say build a bitch, like I mean really,
like weird science, like the mind and the body. Okay.
Those. What is like weird 5 key points you wanted to have? Those. What do you want her to look at negative? This. What do you really want her to see in you? This.
Like the Terminator.
No bullshit. Bitch is the Terminator on the low.
Yes.
Bitch coming through walls, everything. Yo, but if a nigga could build, I wonder, damn, would a nigga cheat if I build a bitch?
Yes, because you're still going to find a reason
to
fuck this other hole in the wall.
No bullshit, all jokes aside.
If niggas
could build the perfect, I don't see niggas cheating.
Good God Almighty. I'm surprised to hear this from you.
No bullshit.
What you said, a bitchologist.
Bitchologist.
Copyright that.
No bullshit.
Because he said it first. But anyway.
You see the hat? B's bitchologist.
Okay, anyway.
Boston.
If yous could build the perfect bitch from inside out, you would still, not you personally, you would still find a reason to fuck with somebody else. Because ain't no new pussy like new pussy. That's how a nigga feel.
I'm not. You know why? Because I'm going to build Lisa Long. No bullshit. That's going to be my bitch. You know what I'm saying? And don't think the law's gonna be for their law. That shit gonna be for the Asian bitch mixed with motherfucking Lisa Ray, nigga. No bullshit.
Some niggas love some quote unquote exotic bitches. Anyway,
Come on,
Anyway.
come the fuck on. Yo, this is what I mean. Even in build a bitch phase, you gotta have something fucked up. You still have to. Yo, come the fuck on. In build a bitch, I have to have rules. Not in build a bitch. In build a bitch, I still have rules on.
Ain't
What
gotta
I
be,
can build this bitch
it ain't
on?
gotta be rules, but it's always a black
That's
male
what I'm saying.
human
This
that
shit
always
is-
gotta have some exotical
Yo,
shit going on. Why can't she just be a build a bitch but she black?
If men didn't learn nothing from that point right there, that's exactly what I'm
You
talking
can't
about.
build a bitch and she be black. Why she got to have mixed with something? Like, you niggas
If
can't
you
just
built
fuck
a
with a black
bitch and
girl.
she was black and then all the bitch did was wear no clothes, that would be a problem. Why you just always got this bitch naked? Why you degrading her through the streets like that? You know it's clothes out here like, nah, I just want my bitch naked. Nah, but just everywhere in the morning. Yeah, I want my bitch. It was build a bitch. I wanted this bitch the way I wanted this bitch. I don't know why the fuck it's a problem. I'm just gonna build a fucking bitch. And even in build a bitch, right?
There's
we
a
still
problem.
fucked up. In build a bitch. How the fuck do you say, yo, I'm gonna take you over here. I got some new shit going on. And let me tell you, it's not a nigga taking you, it's a female taking you. Yo, you could just come over here and build a bitch. Damn, I was about to spend my 5 racks on this bitch that. Nah, you could just build a bitch for 50 racks, right? You say, I'm a build a bitch. The bitch that bring you say,
Well, why
why the fuck is she Asian then? Nigga. Oh man, this shit better come with a bitch and a refund. I want my 50 back, and now I just want any bitch I build now. The fuck is this? Is crazy.
All right,
Niggas, I hope y'all peep that shit, man. This is what niggas is going in the gate to.
all right.
Build a bitch was wrong, not Mario. Build a bitch
All right.
because I wanted Lisa Long.
You can have Lisa Long. I'm just saying, if you have the opportunity to build any bitch you want, she just automatically got to have some exotical shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if I built a bitch, my bitch gonna have black, white, Asian,
Why?
Haitian,
Why?
Mexican.
Why?
Cause nigga, we gonna be part of everything. You fucking crazy.
I'm just asking.
Cause it's build a bitch.
Because okay, I'm
It
just
is-
saying, if you
I
a
might not
black
even-
male,
Yo.
why wouldn't you want a black build a bitch?
I want no. Cause see, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just asking.
My bitch ain't gonna be black. My bitch ain't gonna be white. My bitch is gonna be Jade. Why can't my bitch just be a Jade? Why can't the bitch just be a green bitch? Say, what the fuck is wrong? This what I'm saying in build a bitch. Why can't my bitch just be that?
Nigga said a jade bitch.
No bullshit,
A
man.
bitch
Real
made a
shit.
jade.
Yo, I'm telling you,
That'd
what
be
I
some
can't.
smooth cooter though.
telling
She was
you.
made of jade. That'd be some smooth
All that
cat.
shit coming out right. Yo, listen, if
That'd
we
be
can't win
smooth
and build a bitch, my nigga, to you niggas that got married in this shit, you niggas done fucked up. That's what I mean. And build a bitch, where it go wrong? And build a bitch. But build a nigga?
Build a nigga. You want to hear my build a nigga? Nope, y'all ain't gonna hear it.
Fuck no. Throw the whole list of the trash.
Build
That
a
shit is
nigga.
crazy, nigga. We can't even have build. See what I'm saying? Can't have build. And this
have
is
a
the
build
problem. Build a nigga. Niggas wouldn't give a fuck how you built that nigga. Long as I'm built. I don't give a what's I'm built. I don't give a fuck how a nigga built. You can build this motherfucker. Yo, I want this nigga to be
Idris
33
Elba. He gonna be a thug and a gentleman too. What's wrong with that?
fuck
And
you on,
black.
Styles P. Niggas can
Oh,
call Styles. Get
yes.
Styles up here.
But he's a
Oh.
nice married man, and I
Get Styles
love.
for like 10 racks. Styles will come up, swipe you down.
Well, Styles got him a nice wife. Shout out Ajua. She's a beautiful lady. We ain't talk about Styles P, but that Jada Kiss or that Raekwon, that would be my building.
Jada married, Raekwon married.
They is?
Wow.
Oh shit. Well, if they weren't married, they'll be my building.
Swipe
nigga.
still open, like I said, man. Same shit. Niggas be charging for their tour. Same shit. Niggas be charging for the dick. Niggas be like, bitch, what they gave me 50 come to see you? It was 50 to get me come there. Fuck you thought. That's the Jada voice, bitch. You already know what it is. You dig? Shout out to the Boston niggas.
Boston. You gotta say it like him. Them Boston niggas.
Niggas do. The niggas was like, yo, they was telling us to kill Benzino.
Shout out Big Dog.
Shout out to the Double R, man. Shout out Made Men. You already know. Shout out Made Men. Shout out to the Double R. I don't want niggas to think I put niggas after the motherfucking you already know, nigga. Boston stand up. But shout out to the Double R. They already know what it is, man. Real respect, real.
Anywho, talking about building, nigga. I don't even know where to go to next.
And if motherfucking Supreme Clientele come out part 2 with Kanye, that shit, man, you might as well trash that.
All right, so what he's talking about, people, is Supreme Clientele came out in, I want to say, 90. Y'all know Ghostface Killer. That was like his first joint solo. Now they're saying that it's coming with Supreme Clientele Part 2, but it's going to be produced by Kanye. I'm not feeling it. I'm not hating on him, but that's not the sound that I want to hear. Kanye has a great ear, minus his other issues, but I don't want to hear him on a Ghostface joint.
Yeah, I forgot who said that. Somebody said, forgot who said it. Somebody said, was it Jay?
What?
Oh, no, they were saying that about Jay. Like, yo, whatever you may say, as far as like doing the Rockefeller, he probably don't know how to get niggas money, but he know how to get himself money. And I think with Ye know how to do Ye albums.
Bless him. I don't want to hear it on nobody's.
I think if you around him, y'all can do an album. But as far as like just grab, we seen the Nas shit, nobody felt it.
How about if it's not called Supreme Clientele? Could it be called something else and it's still a Ghostface album? Why you got to call it that?
I think if it was like, yo, Return of the Ghost, then I think that should be fired. Because now we went and put Supreme Clientele expectations on them. Supreme Clientele expectations, you need RZA. Without RZA, how the fuck you cooking anything up?
I don't want to hear that beef. I don't want to hear that. Whatever they cooking up, I don't want to hear it. And call me.
And we just seen like no bullshit, fucking what was it, the ODB shit?
Oh,
and
don't make
nigga,
me
him
cry.
and RZA couldn't even motherfucking cook when he was under Rockefeller. It wasn't even the same vibe, like real shit. Like they was trying to do it, but the vibe is off because it ain't the woo shit. Now we trying to do some rock. Now we trying to please these niggas on top of doing
like
it.
They was like,
yeah, like
ODB,
it wasn't even
8 songs looking like they playing him these beats and they like,
telling
and
you.
he's like,
even when he came home, like, nigga played them the beat in the office. He was like, nah, this is the return of you. He was like, yeah, all right, man, just call me.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that
I
shit.
think the Woo need the Woo to cook up.
Need
Can't
that
cook
chef.
up without the 36 chambers.
I'm trying to tell you.
I think what we should get that'll be fire on their own if we was to get a Purple Tape Part 2. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Don't get me excited up in here.
Purple Tape
Don't
Part
get me
2,
excited in here.
That's some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just go back to the Woo on it. I think that'll kill shit right now.
Don't get me excited in here. Y'all don't want to see it.
Because a lot of niggas ain't follow the Woo, so you really don't know. But if you follow the Woo, when you hear them niggas now, you just hear them niggas light years now. It's the same shit. It's just more different because of the times we in. But the Woo still on the same shit when it's the Woo.
You know why? Because it's timeless and classic. It's not dated at all.
Yeah, shout out for the nigga Meth, man, being a nigga that got the fuck out here and got some money, man. You know what I'm saying? Then wait on the Woo to motherfucking form back together. That nigga said, man, I'm on it. And Meth always been one of them dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is.
That chase the bag, like, nigga, I'm going to get it. I could act, I could rap, I could do whatever the fuck y'all niggas need me to do.
Actually a good actor. If he
Nah,
was
definitely.
never a rapper, he's a decent actor. And fine as May Wine, if I may add.
I forgot what shit he played on Mike's father.
Who's Mike?
The little light-skinned nigga off the wire.
I don't know.
He's a
Come on.
singer too. The little light skinned nigga that's a singer. He was before Michael B. He fired too.
It was a series or a movie. I can only remember him in Power.
What is his name? And he's official too.
But he did his thing in Power. He was a lawyer at that.
Nah, he did do his thing in Power, and I liked him as a lawyer.
I'm trying to tell you, can you imagine?
It's hard to like a nigga as a lawyer.
It's like Ice-T and that show. I'm trying to get away from naming actual shows on this show, but Ice-T started off as a criminal on that series and ended up a detective. Ice-T?
Oh yeah, he did his thing. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Mac Wilder.
He was his dad in what?
He was his dad in what the fuck was he?
He was just on the.
He was on what the fuck was he Meth dad in? I mean, Meth was his father. It was about hip hop. It was a hip hop joint.
Oh hell no! We about to waste time because I got to know. Sorry for the dead air, but we not letting this shit go. Method Man as Mac Wild's dad.
What the fuck was it?
The Breaks.
The Breaks.
And you know that's wild. I never saw that show.
The Breaks was fire, but yeah, he was his pops. I mean, when they used to get into it heavy and shit, shout out to both of them niggas. Shout out to Mac Wilder too. No bullshit, because he was tearing shit down a minute ago. Damn. No bullshit.
You just like a grumpy grandpa. I don't know nobody's name.
Nah, because that's
Mac
what I'm
Wilder.
saying. He be using his real name's Tristan, but now niggas know him as Mac Wilder because his name's
Mac
Tristan.
Wilds, sir.
Yeah, Wilds. Tristan Paul Mac Wilds. That's his name.
Oh, not Wilder. Not Wilder now.
I didn't even know this shit was Wilds. This shit was wild.
That shit's wild.
I thought he was just wild. And I forgot too, shout out to him, you know, he was on 90210, the Reboot. He played the black kid in that.
The token black.
Where he played that part.
I bet he did it well, but I can't stand me a token black, Handy. But, you know, get your paper, boo. Thisyourstop merch. Get at us.
We on deck. About to set the .com up so people start looking at that. But more than anything, we need y'all motherfuckers to get out there, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Fuck with us. We need niggas on YouTube. We trying to get it out. Soon as we get to 500, we gonna start doing a giveaway.
Yeah.
Putting it out. So help us get to 500. Start putting these giveaways out. We gonna put some good shit together for y'all. So, you know, definitely reach out, man. Stay a part of it. We're trying to build a community. This your podcast community. Not only where we can lean on y'all, but y'all can lean on us. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't perfect, so don't get that P fucked up. Got that from that nigga Sinful. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that man doing his thing. But the P don't stand for perfect. You already know that. Get with us.
Anyway, no matter what y'all think, I'm not perfect. But we try to get it in. We just want to be for the community, like Boss Man said. Fact check us, comment, like, subscribe on Thisyourstop podcast on YouTube and any other social media network, Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. Please interact with us. We want to interact with you. No scene, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade.
Fuck with us.
So anyway, signing out. I'm Johnny Tsunami, Machine Gun Johnny, Johnny Winfrey, Johnny Jones, Johnny Lake, and
shit, boy, you already know where. Fuck with me, get at me, man. Like I said, subscribe to the YouTube page. That's where we need y'all the most. Know y'all been seeing us fly through Facebook. Shout out to the last show, all the women that came out to show me love.
Showed up and showed out. Showed up and showed out.
So love to everybody, man. Fuck with us, man. We coming back. One.